And we'll take another walk right up to the top of your mat here, just walking off the day. Hey everyone, I'm Tara Stiles, and today I'm going to walk you through a nice 30-minute flow that is all about letting it go. So any stress, any tension, whatever it is from your day, this is a nice routine to really come back to your center, feel reconnected and grounded, and all of that tension can just melt away. All right, let's get started here at the top of your mat. We'll just start standing here nice and tall. Soften your knees a little bit. And just for a moment, close your eyes, allowing yourself to maybe shift and drift a little side to side or easy forward and back. Just coming right to your breath. And take a big inhale, float your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over your legs here, letting your head go, let your neck go. Maybe sway a little side to side, just super soft. Opening things up. And take a big and open up to nice long flat back looking out, and press your palms on the ground and step right back to your plank pose here, top of your push-up. And from here, soften your knees down to the ground, bend your elbows will come all the way down to the ground so you're lying on your belly, and interlace your hands behind you, lifting everything above the ground so you're in a nice long gentle arch. Maybe sway a little side to side. And when you're ready, relax everything down, plant your palms, gently shift your hips right up and back to your nice child's pose. Just softening everything in, breathing real big. And when you're ready, we'll come back onto all fours here, spreading your fingers wide, lift your hips, tuck your toes, big inhale right up and back to your nice down dog. And softening in here, maybe sway around a little side to side. And we'll take another gentle stroll right back up to the top of your mat here, one step at a time. And folding up and over your legs here, let your head go, your neck go. And rounding up to stand one notch at a time. Once you make it up, take a big inhale to float your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, softening all the way up and over your legs. This time, put an easy bend in your knees, press your left fingertips into the ground, spin and twist your whole body open to the right side. Nice opening here. If it feels good to drop your top arm around behind you for even more of an opening, try that out. Just a few breaths. And when you're ready, come back to your middle here. Same the other side, right fingertips find the ground, soften through your knees, big and open everything up to your left side, letting the left arm float up. Maybe soften your elbow, wrap it around your back here, just breathing big. And when you're ready, coming all the way back to your middle here, letting your head soften, your neck relax. Maybe sway a little side to side. And rounding up to stand one notch at a time. Once you make it up, take a big inhale to float your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, softening all the way up and over your legs. And take a big inhale up to a long flat back looking out, and plant your palms on the ground and step right back to your plank pose here, top of your push-up. And this time, soften your knees down to the ground. Just bend your elbows back, lower your chest and your chin down to the ground for a moment. Just open up. And then draw yourself all the way down to your belly, just opening up the front of your body. Nice baby up dog here. We sway a little side to side. And keeping your knees on the ground, gently shift your hips right up and back to your nice child's pose. Softening in. And when you're ready, we'll come back onto all fours here, spreading your fingers wide. Lift your hips, tuck your toes. Big inhale right up and back to your nice down dog. And we'll take another walk right up to the top of your mat here, just walking off the day. And folding up and over your legs, letting your head soften, your neck relax. And rounding up to stand one notch at a time. Once you make it up, take a big inhale to float your arms up. And as you exhale, soften up and over your legs. This time, easy knees here, step your left leg way back behind you for a nice low lunge. And just opening up your hips a little bit. So often our hips store a whole bunch of tension, a lot of times just from sitting in chairs all day, or just easy tension here. So just opening things up. When the tension goes, you feel better. And when you're ready, soften your back knee down to the ground here, just softly opening up here. Maybe open up your torso here if you want to take a nice twist here. Sometimes it feels really great just to open things up. And come back to your middle here. Just turn your whole body to face your side, pointing the back toes up here. Just get into your hips a little bit more. Letting your head go, your neck go. Maybe sway a little side to side. And we'll crawl yourself all the way to the other side. Just opening up your hips a little bit. Opening up the backs of your legs. Again, letting your head go, your neck go. Breathing really big. We'll crawl all the way back out to that front leg here, and then use your hands, swivel yourself back into a nice low lunge here, keeping your fingertips on the ground. Lift your hips straight up, let your torso fold over this front leg. Maybe sway a little side to side, real soft. And we'll sink your hips all the way back into a nice low lunge. Push down strongly through your legs, big, and have the lift up into your high lunge. And as you exhale, right back down to the ground, plant your palms, step it right back to your plank pose here, top of your push-up. This time, ease your knees down to the ground and just sinking into a nice up dog here, opening up your back a bit. Maybe sway a little side to side, super soft. And once you get enough of this one, draw your shoulders and your back big. Now open up the front of your body and keeping your knees on the ground, gently shift your hips right up and back to your nice child's pose, softening in. And when you're ready, coming back onto all fours here, spreading your fingers nice and wide. Lift your hips, tuck your toes, big inhale right up and back to your nice down dog. Maybe pedaling through your feet a little bit here, just opening up. Working on any tension in your body here. And again, taking another walk right back up to the top of your mat, walking off the day. And just folding up and over your legs, softening your knees a bit, relaxing your head and neck and shoulders. And rounding up to stand one notch at a time. Once you make it up, take a big inhale to float your arms up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over your legs. All right, soften your knees here. Step your right leg way back behind you to a nice low lunge. Getting into your hips here on this side. Just moving really slowly here so you can find a good spot. And just letting yourself explore around here. If it feels nice to sway a bit side to side or forward and back. Just seeing what's going on in those hips at the moment. And when you're ready, ease your back knee down to the ground. So same kind of exploration here, just taking the time to open up, unwind. If it feels even nicer to fill open your torso here, something to play with. If you want to take an easy twist here, that should feel nice. Just breathing big. And when you're ready to come all the way back around, just swiveling your toes and your whole body to the open side, letting your torso go, just relaxing here. Getting into the hips. Use your hands to crawl yourself all the way to the other side and just relaxing here for a few moments. Let your head soften, let your neck relax. And crawling all the way back out to your other side here and swiveling yourself back to a nice low lunge, keeping your fingertips on the ground. Lift your hips straight up. Let your torso fold over this front leg. Maybe sway a little bit here, just opening things up. And sinking your hips all the way back into a nice low lunge. Push down firmly through your legs, big inhale up to your high lunge. And as you exhale, right back down to the ground, plant your palms, step it right back to your plank pose here, top of your push-up. Again, just ease your knees right down to the ground, softening into your nice gentle up dog. Maybe sway a little side to side, super easy. Once you get enough of that, draw your shoulders and your back big inhale to open up. And keeping your knees on the ground, shift your hips right up and back to your nice child's pose. Just softening in. And when you're ready, you'll come back onto all fours here, spreading your fingers wide, lift your hips, tuck your toes, big inhale right up and back to your nice down dog. Relaxing here. Maybe sway a little side to side. All right, take a big inhale, float your right leg way up and back behind you. Down dog split here, open up through your hips and shoulders. This time, bring your right knee way high and around to your right shoulder and softly plant your foot on the ground right outside of that hand on the floor. Easing your back knee down to the ground. So getting into ribs a little bit more here. Maybe stay upright, maybe coming on down, maybe sway a little side to side. Just opening up. A few big deep breaths. If you feel like hanging out here in your hips, feel free to stay here. If you want to move this into your hamstrings, maybe start to sink your hips back toward your back heel for a nice runner stretch there. If it feels even better for you to start to slide your heel out in front of you for a nice open split there, just finding a place where you can feel a good opening, but still breathe really big and fully here. Once you find a good place here, just softening your head and neck and shoulders, maybe sway a little side to side. But no need to push or force anything here, so just finding a place where you can breathe really easy, just staying comfortable with it. And when you're ready, crawling yourself all the way back out to your nice low lunge here, and we'll just move it into a nice pigeon pose. So scooching your foot over toward your left hand, easing your knee down toward your right side, just getting really comfy here. And take a big inhale to open everything up. And as you exhale, folding all the way up and over this leg here. And just find a great place to relax. So pigeon is everybody's number one de-stressor, unless you've got another move that you like as well. This one's really famous for bringing up a lot of emotional release. Sometimes people get really happy, sometimes people get sad, sometimes people just feel really great just from doing a pigeon pose, because all the tension really starts to roll out of your body and roll out of your mind as well. So just a few big breaths. You're ready, slowly start to bring yourself all the way back up. You'll take a nice easy twist around to your right side here. And a gentle opening around your left side there. If it feels good for you to bend the back knee and catch a hold of your foot, maybe slide it in your elbow, maybe link hands there, something to play with. If that doesn't feel great, just open it back up. Might feel nice to open up the front of that back thigh here. You can always just lean forward a little bit. If that hurts your knee, don't do it here. Just a few breaths, just opening things up. Make sure you can breathe, make sure there's no pain or tension, especially in your joints there. And when you're ready, softening out of that, we'll just open up a little bit more, leaning into your right hip, bring your back leg all the way around. This time just trying to stack up your knees on top of each other here, so you can kind of get into this one by coming forward a little bit, scooching your feet a little bit apart, and gently easing your hips right on down. So just hanging out with this one for a few big breaths. If it feels even nicer to start to crawl yourself out in front of you there, something to play with, maybe sway around a little side to side, just exploring here. Breathing really big. And when you're ready, slowly come all the way from this one here. We'll just have one more hip opener here. Opening the legs a little bit for a nice ankle to knee. So maybe have the foot right on top of the knee and the knee opens up on top of the other ankle there. If that doesn't feel good, if that hurts anywhere, or is just a lot going on in the hips, you can always slide the left leg in front of the right one for a little softer version. So whichever works for you. Wherever you're at, take a big inhale to open everything up. And then as you exhale, all the way up and over your legs here. Maybe sway a little side to side if you want to take a walk over to one side or an easy stroll around to the other side. Just a few big breaths here to open up. Just letting your head go, your neck go. Breathing really big. When you're ready, slowly come all the way from this one here. So just unwinding all the way back to that nice pigeon pose here. And we'll just come right back to your down dog here. It might feel nice to stretch your right leg way up and back behind you, kind of roll around in your hips and belly a bit here, just evening out this side, opening up your hips. And when you're ready, just placing the foot right back down to meet the other one here. Maybe sway around a little side to side, just staying soft. Take a big inhale, float your left leg way up and back behind you. Down dog split nice and high. Open it up if you'd like here. And we'll sweep your left knee way high and around to your left side. Softly plant your foot on the ground right outside your hand on the floor there. Easing your back knee down to the ground. And again, just spending a little time here. It doesn't have to match the other side. Might feel totally different on this side, so moving really slow. If it's enough to stay upright like this, perfectly great. If it feels even better to maybe come on down to one forearm, maybe both. It's not better, just whatever works for your body. Breathing really big and easy. So if you feel pretty cozy, getting into your hips, feel free to stay here. If you want to move into your hamstrings, maybe start to draw your hips back toward your back heel for a nice runner stretch there. If this is enough in the hamstrings, feel free to stay with this. If it feels even nicer to start to slip your heel out a little bit more, just finding a good opening, something to play with, just relaxing your head and neck and shoulders. No need to push or force anything, just a few big breaths. And when you're ready, slowly come all the way back to your nice low lunge there, and we'll just scoot your right foot out to the right edge of your mat there, easing your knee down, easing your shin down for a nice pigeon pose, getting really comfy here. And take a big inhale to open everything up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over this leg here. Again, letting your head go, your neck go. Maybe sway a little side to side, just real soft. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself all the way back up. From this one here, we'll take a nice easy twist around to your left side. Open up there. And a nice easy opening around your right side, big stretch. If it feels good for you to bend the back knee there, catch a hold of your foot, maybe link it into the elbow and link hands, something to go for. Again, if that's not so great on your body at the moment, just unwind. You can always go for the front of the thigh opener, just leaning forward, drawing your whole foot a little closer towards you. Again, just finding something that feels great on your body at the moment. And when you're ready, slowly unwind here. We'll open up a little bit more, leaning into your left hip. Let your right leg slide on around. Again, just stacking your knees on top of each other. So if you need a little extra room getting into that one here, just crawling forward, letting your knees stack on top of each other, and just scoot your feet out to the side, and just ease yourself all the way back down. Just getting cozy and settled here for a few breaths. This may be a whole lot going on in your hips, so you can always just hang right here. If it feels even better to take a big inhale to open, go for that. Maybe explore around a little bit you find a place that's holding on to some tension, real tight place, maybe stay there for a few big breaths and breathe really fully. Sometimes that does something good. And when you're ready, slowly come up from this one here. We'll come into that ankle to knee again, just opening the legs a little bit. Maybe slide your ankle right on top of your knee and then the other one on top of the other one. And if that doesn't feel so great, you can just open it up a little bit, bring in the right leg in front of the left one. A little more gentle version is great too. And again, take a big inhale to open everything up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over your legs here. And again, just exploring around, finding a place that works for you. It doesn't have to be straightforward every time. It can be off to one side or crawling around to the other side. Might feel great in your lower back as well. So just really allowing yourself the room to move around and explore what works for you. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself all the way back up here on one, all the way back to your pigeon pose, leaning into your left hip. Let your top leg slide all the way back around. And eventually we'll meet up in your nice down dog. But take your time. If you feel like stretching this left leg way up and back behind you or just rolling it around a little bit here, it's great too. Just a few big breaths. And eventually we'll meet up in your nice down dog here. But take your time, rolling around a bit. And this time, keeping your feet at the back of your mat, start to walk your hands back toward your feet here, letting your hips drop over your knees, over your ankles. And then any kind of forward bend that feels good. It might feel nice to step on your hands, a great release for your wrists there to work out any tension, any stress from the day on the wrist, especially if you're on the computer or on your phone, whatever it is. Just breathe in big. If you'd like to get into your shoulders instead here, interlacing your hands, a little soft bend in the knees, reaching your arms up and over your head, maybe sway a little side to side. Breathing really big. And when you're ready, releasing here, we'll roll up to stand one notch at a time, no hurry. Once you're up to your top, take a big inhale to float your arms up. At the top, grab a hold of your left wrist. Take a big inhale to stretch all the way up here so much that maybe you topple on over to the side, just keeping things easy. Maybe sway a little side to side, really soft. And when you're ready, all the way back to your middle, same other side, grab a hold of your right wrist, take a big inhale to stretch all the way up so much that maybe you topple on over, just keeping it soft. And when you're ready, all the way back to your middle, letting go of this one, tailbonds drop, chest lifts, big inhale to open up, and as you exhale, all the way up and over your legs. Take another gentle stroll right up and back to your nice down dog here. Maybe sway a little side to side as you go. Just pedaling through your feet a bit here, opening up. All right, take a big inhale, float your right leg way up and back behind you. Down dog, split nice and high. Open it up if you'd like. And we'll step the foot right on through to a nice low lunge here. This time, spin your back heel down. Come into a nice warrior one. Grounding through your feet there. Maybe roll around a bit in your hips and belly. Take a big inhale to open up. And just settling in here for a few breaths. If the arms don't feel so great, just up if there's any tension in your head and neck. Just leaning on back to enjoy the day. Breathe in big. When you're ready, releasing here, interlace your hands behind your body. Take a big inhale to sit up tall. Then as you exhale, all the way up and over, right inside your front leg. And pushing down firmly through your legs, big inhale to come all the way back up. And same thing once again here as you exhale, all the way up and over, right inside. And take a big inhale, come all the way back up here. And then just opening up to a nice warrior two. And gently release your arms right out to your sides. Just breathing here for a few long, deep breaths. And take a big inhale, take everything all the way up. And as you exhale, soften back out. Tip your torso all the way back here, big reverse, nice stretch. And then way up and over here, plant your forearm onto your thigh, opposite arm floating up and over. If it feels good to bring the fingertips down to the ground, that's a nice version too. Just a few breaths. Maybe using that elbow to open up the hips a little bit more if that feels nice. And when you're ready, come all the way back down here and just soften your back knee down to the ground. Just coming right back to that nice runner stretch here, letting your hips sink toward that back heel, just easing it up here. Unwind in the day. Letting your head go, your neck go. We'll come all the way back out to your nice low lunge here. Plant your palms on the ground. Just step right back to your nice down dog. Just pedaling through your feet a little bit here, nice and easy. And just soften your knees down to the ground. Draw your hips back toward your heels for a nice child's pose here. Just relax. And we'll get into your shoulders a little bit here, lifting up your hips away. Thread your left arm way underneath your right arm here. Let your whole left shoulder relax on the ground. Just hanging out here for a few breaths. And when you're ready, coming back to your middle, and same thing other side, running your right arm way underneath the left one here, letting your whole shoulder and your upper back relax. Should feel great. All the stress can just leave your body, leave your mind. And when you're ready, coming all the way back to your middle here, keeping your hips, your heels around right up to sit. And just for a moment here, close your eyes, let your attention drift a little deeper inward. Just simply noticing any sensations as they come and go. Coming right back to your breath. When you're ready, you'll come all the way back up onto all fours this time, and just moving a bit through your spine here. Maybe sway around a little side to side, or easy forward and back. And eventually we'll meet up in your nice down dog here. Take your time when you're headed as you do, tuck your toes. Real big deep inhale to lift you right up and back here, and just softening in. Maybe moving around a little bit here, just staying easy. All right, take a big inhale, float your left leg way up and back behind you, down dog split, open it up if you'd like. And we'll meet up in a low lunge here, stepping your foot right out there between your hands. So warrior one here again, spin your back heel down, push down big, inhale lifts you on up. And just giving yourself a chance to find a nice comfortable spot here, maybe softening, rolling around a bit in your hips and belly, just creating some room in your body. Anything at all you want to do with the arms on this side, maybe up, maybe just leaning back here, enjoying the day. Just a few breaths. Keeping your legs strong, gently drop your hands back behind you. Get your fingertips together, big inhale to open up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over here, right inside your front leg. All right, push down through your legs, big inhale to round yourself all the way back up. And same thing once again here as you exhale, all the way up and over, right inside. And again, pushing down big, inhale to come all the way back up. And just open up to a nice warrior two here. So turning your back toes in a little bit to get that nice hip opener, the heels coming out, and floating your arms out to your sides. And just softening in here. Take a big inhale, lift your arms, deep breath in. As you exhale, soften back out. Tip your torso all the way back here, big reverse, nice stretch. And then way up and over here, planting your forearm onto your thigh, opposite arm floating up and over, just giving your body a chance to open up. If it feels good to bring the fingertips on the ground, something to play with, just a few big breaths. You can always use that arm to kind of open up your thigh a little bit more, just playing around there, opening up the hips. And when you're ready, bring both fingertips down to the ground here. Tuck your back toes, softening your back knee down to the ground, just sinking your hips all the way back to that nice runner stretch here. Just letting your head go, letting your neck go, letting the day go. Breathing really big. And when you're ready, crawling all the way back out to your nice low lunge here, pressing your palms on the ground, we'll step right back to your nice down dog here. Just relaxing your head and neck and shoulders. And take another gentle stroll right back up to the top of your mat here, one step at a time. And folding up and over your legs. Now rounding up to stand one notch at a time. Once you make it up, take a big inhale to float your arms up. And as you exhale, all the way up and over your legs. We'll come into a squat from here, bringing some weight into your arms, sink your hips right into it for a real comfortable landing. And opening up a bit here. However you like, might feel good just to fold over and relax. If you'd rather open up a little side to side or go for a nice crow pose here, just a few big breaths. And when you're ready, you'll come all the way down to gently sit on your hips here. And we'll just open up a little bit more here, tucking your left leg in, open up the right leg out to the side. And bring your right hand down to the ground just inside of your leg here, soften through your elbow, reach your opposite arm all the way up here so much that maybe you topple on over to the side. If you grab your toes, just using that grip to roll around a little bit here. Just a few big breaths. And when you're ready, slowly come all the way up. We'll take a nice twist. Bring your right hand right on top of this left knee, opposite fingertips behind you. Big inhale to sit up tall and easy exhale to twist around just a little more. When you're ready, come back to your middle here. Same the other side, tucking the right leg in, open up the left leg out to the side, bring your left hand down here just inside of this leg, soften through your elbow, reach your opposite arm all the way up here so much that maybe you start to tip on over. Again, if you happen to grab the toes, just using that grip to maybe roll around or open up a bit here, just keeping it soft. If you don't grab the toes, doesn't matter, just opening up, lengthening the sides of your body out there, breathing big. When you're ready, slowly come all the way up here and winding with a twist. Left hand right above your knee, right fingertips behind you. Big inhale to sit up tall and easy. Exhale to twist around just a little more. And when you're ready, coming back to your middle here, we'll stretch both legs out to the sides. And just scooch where you can feel a good opening here. Bring your hands behind you on the ground, take a big and I'll lift your chest, maybe even lift your hips up a bit there if that feels great. And maybe just kind of stay here, leaning back to open up. If it feels even better for you to start to crawl your way on forward, go for that. Maybe take a nice walk around one way or an easy stroll around the other way. Just find a good place to relax, and we'll just hang in this one for a few long, deep breaths. Slowly bring yourself all the way up here. Just bring the legs together here in front of you and just put a nice soft bend in your knees here, not to stress the hamstrings at all. Bring your hands behind your body, take a big inhale to open up, and then as you exhale, all the way up and over these legs here. You can even bend your knees so much so your belly just rests on your thighs there. Maybe sway a little side to side. If you find yourself kind of stretching and getting tense and not being able to touch your toes, just bend your knees here so you can take that pressure off and really get that nice opening. Maybe sway a little side to side, just breathing really big. And then from here, we'll round all the way down to your back here, just one notch at a time. Carry your knees with you for the ride here, a little softer on your back, and just hug in your knees. Maybe sway a little side to side. We'll just get into your hips a little bit more here, hugging your right knee into your chest. Just roll it around a bit in your hips here, just however feels good. If you want to hook your knee into your right elbow, sometimes that feels nice. If you want to stretch the leg out to the side, that's a great one too. You can always use the top of your left hand just to relax the top of this thigh. It's a great stretch here too. Just a few big breaths. Now we'll take an easy twist from here, hugging the knee back into your chest and just gently let it fall over to your left side, letting the left arm just gently guide the leg down, right arm just opens out to the side. Maybe have your gaze upward, maybe over to the right fingertips, however feels good for you. Just breathe in big. And when you're ready, coming back to your middle here, hug your shin back in for a good squeeze into your body, maybe roll around a bit in the hips there. And then when you're ready, we'll switch legs. You're hugging your left leg into your chest, so your right leg just drop down. Again, just rolling around a bit in your hips and belly. Just a few big breaths. And if you want to slide the knee into your elbow there, something to play with that doesn't feel good, no need to do it. You can always hang out with this one's great too. Just a few big breaths. And if you want to stay right here, great place to be. If you want to open up the leg a little bit more, just grabbing a hold of the heel, extending the leg out. Just roll to the ankles a bit here if that feels good. Just a few breaths. And when you had enough of that one here, draw it back in. We'll take a nice easy twist. Bring your left hand just right on top of the knee. Knee drops over to the other side. Let the left arm open up. Maybe gaze upward, maybe over to the left fingertips. Just breathing really big. When you're ready, come all the way back to middle here. Hug everything back in for a good squeeze, and we'll just plant your feet on the ground here right next to you for a nice opener here. It's just lifting your hips, lifting your whole body for a nice bridge. Should feel good. Unwinding any last bits of tension there. Just a few breaths. If it feels even nicer to interlace your hands underneath your shoulders, just wiggling them up a bit here. Just breathing really big. Go for that. Once you had a few breaths there, gently release here. Let everything relax. You're just breathing really big. You can even bring the knees together if that feels great on the back. And releasing out of that one here, just grab a hold of the tops of your knees. Let your legs drift away from you here. Should feel really nice on your back. Nice little pulling apart all the little vertebrae in there. Maybe sway a little side to side, keeping it soft. And if it feels even better, hug your knees in a bit more. Maybe rock a little bit on your back there. Just breathing really big and easy. And when you're ready to come all the way up here, just round yourself all the way up here to come to this nice, easy, comfortable place you can sit here. And just for a moment, close your eyes. Let your attention drift a little deeper inward. If you notice your attention starting to shift or drift anywhere, just see if when you do notice, you can re-guide your attention right back in. Just right back on your breath. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. So great job. I hope you feel amazing and back to your center and nice and calm. And I'll see you soon. I'm wearing this nice, really comfortable, smooth mint green top from my collaboration with Reebok, and these super fun pineapple pants, also from the Reebok collaboration. They're great for yoga and great for kicking around.